And we're back once again. The Dungeon of Doom. Quarantine Central. And did a little Black Friday shopping today at some thrift stores. So I'm going to take a look and see what we picked up. Let's get started. So not a whole lot super special here today for these Black Friday sales. I mean, there's a few things out there, some interesting things, but they've been going on forever. But it's interesting. Never think to go to the thrift stores on Black Friday. Most of them do have sales too. Some of them are going to have sales tomorrow for Small Business Saturday. Definitely recommend where you can. Definitely support your local small businesses. Definitely a good thing. But for today, we just ran over to the Goodwill and another local thrift store. Picked up a few things. It's interesting, this Goodwill, and I don't know, your mileage may vary, of course. The local one here, they've got a manager special going on right now for CDs are 48 cents. So I know CDs aren't exactly the most desirable thing right now, but if you're into music and into collecting things, might be the time to buy, because people are practically giving this stuff away, as opposed to, say, vinyl, where the prices for that are through the roof. So I would definitely check out if it's something you are into. You can find a lot of deals on CDs. I've been able to restock my collection pretty quickly with a lot of these bargains that I've been finding. But before we get to that, oh, the other thing too is for Black Friday, both of these thrift stores, they had everything half off. So when you got CDs for 48 cents, all of a sudden they're a quarter. Actually less than a quarter. So that's 4 for $1, roughly. You know, doing the magic up in the brain. The other one had CDs 5 for $1. So that's even cheaper. That's less than a quarter. That's 20 cents. Well, anyway, let's look and see what we got. We got a couple of things here. One of the things I picked up is what I'm using right now. Got a Sunpack 6601 UT medium duty tripod for the low price of half of $3.78. Brand new. Was still in the plastic and the packaging and everything. Just unwrapped it, put it all together. Good to go. So $3.78, I don't know what 50% off of that is. It's probably what, $1 something. You can math magic it yourself. And then at another thrift store, well, that was at the Goodwill. At the other thrift store, I found this thing. Now, some of you old farts like me probably remember this thing with extreme hatred and disdain, maybe even a touch of nostalgia. I haven't seen one of these in years. It's a complete system. It was $12.99, but 50% off of that. You got, if you want, I might do a video on this. I don't know yet. I don't know how I would power it up or anything. But this is everything that a guy in 1983 needed to put a tape deck in his car. You know, you got the old AM, FM, or shoot, sometimes even just AM stereo in your car. Pop this puppy in there. Even comes with 2 speakers. 2 speakers. 50 watts of power. You see, I don't know if you can see that or not. AM, FM cassette. None of that newfangled CD garbage. This was made in China, distributed by Century Products, Kansas City, Missouri. Anyway, I'll probably do an unboxing on this or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that was just total nostalgia. I remember seeing these hanging up on the wall at like the local auto parts store or in the Kmart or wherever, probably Kmart. Hanging on the hooks here. But it's got everything you need. It's even got all the like mountain hardware and wires and doohickeys and stuff all in the bottom there. Does this thing have a date on it? Oh yeah, your part number is 21-7035-5 for all you people who care about such thing. I don't see a date on it though. Oh. But I had to get it. All right, so why don't we go ahead and dive into these CDs. Got a big old bag here from Goodwill. None of this stuff is great. I mean, there's all different kinds of stuff in here. None of it is great, but, you know, for less than a quarter, what you gonna do? So you got Leftover Salmon, Bridges to Burt, right there. Ray Parker Jr.'s Greatest Hits. I got a ton of these. Avril Lavigne, Let Go. Everything from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Got some Gwen Stefani. What's this one called? Love Angel Music, Baby. There you go. That one's probably from the 2000s. 2004. Back to the 80s for some D-Light. World Clique. We got Deftones Adrenaline. Deftones Around the Fur. I think that's what it's called. I'm telling you, I got a lot of these. Annie DeFranco, Little Plastic Castle. Cranberries, everybody else is doing it, so why can't we? Zach Brown Band, The Foundation. I'm telling you, all over the place. All different kinds of stuff. Don't matter. We got some classic stuff here. This is the Grateful Dead 100-Year Haul. And then a real classic here, Grateful Dead American Beauty. Bella Fleck and the Flecktones, Live Art. Bella Fleck and the Flecktones, Live at the Quick. Bella Fleck and the Flecktones, Left of Cool. Told you there's a lot. James Taylor, October Road. Nickel Creek, this side. Another Nickel Creek, Why Should the Fire Die? Another Nickel Creek, just Nickel Creek. Like I said, all kinds of stuff. James Taylor, the debut album on Apple Records, re-released in '91, I think. Yeah, 1991 re-release. Rusted Root, remember. I used to have that. I used to have this too, Rusted Root. Seen them in concert a few times. And Rusted Root, When I Woke. Leftover Salmon, Euphoria. Spin Doctors, Pocket Full of Kryptonite. Everything But the Girl acoustic. This is Sarah McLachlan, Afterglow. Grateful Dead, Built to Last. Grateful Dead, In the Dark. And last out of this bunch, The Ultimate Luther Vandross. So pretty eclectic mix there. And then at the other sale, the 10 for $1, we got the Bodines, Outside Looking In. They didn't have as good of a selection there, but they still had some good stuff. The Sensual World by Kate Bush. Sweetwater by Sweetwater. This one's interesting. I'll come back to that one. Robert Palmer, Addictions, Volume 1. Best of the Doors. Miles Davis, Mandela. Leonard Cohen, The Future. And the Dave Brubeck Quartet, Time Out. It's a great album. If you don't have this and you can tolerate jazz, get it. Good. Real good. This one here, this is LL Cool J, All World, which I think is like a greatest hits. That's what's on the outside. What's on the inside is Beastie Boys, License to Ill. Well, that's fine. It's 20 cents, so who cares? No. It's 10 cents. See? My math magic brain isn't working. 10 for $1 is 10 cents each. Math is hard. Well, that's pretty much it for me. Did you score any good deals on Black Friday? Leave it below. Anything interesting happening? Check your local Goodwills, though, if you're so inclined. They also have vinyl and stuff, but typically the vinyl is just garbage. It's like 50-year-old copies of some random country singer that nobody's ever heard of that, you know, singing about crying into his beer and, you know, that type of thing. So, but, yeah, who knows? You can dig out like a real rarity or something that's worth a lot of money. You never know. Gotta dig. But let me know if you picked up anything cool, or if your local Goodwill is doing the same thing, or anything you want me to go over that, just leave it down below. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.